In today's episode, we're going to talk about systemic overreach and abuse of authority, which is rampant everywhere in this society. So it took some time, but we finally got the notice from this school, my son's high school. When we first spoke to the school board, it appeared that they were not going to issue a notice at all. But as expected, that was conditional on the removal of the videos. We made it clear that we were not going to remove videos. In fact, we were going to post more of them. And that led to this, what they themselves describe as an extreme measure. Now, this is a fairly long letter they sent me, and it's in French. So I will be taking some of the important extracts out and translating them for you. But we're going to see what these guys have said now. We were told that you have taken photos and videos of school activities and the exterior of our school, and that they were published on YouTube. This behavior persisted despite our school board having advised you that publishing content of the students, staff, or building is prohibited. So what this school board is saying here is that they truly believe that it is illegal to publish a video of a parent interacting with a teacher, and that even publishing a video of the school itself is illegal. The accusation also here is that we were recording school activities and students, right? They're not at all considering that this was a public sporting event. We did not try to record a classroom. Your behavior diverges from the indicated expectation of our school board as to the safety and private lives of our student and staff. It is highly prejudicial to the positive atmosphere of the school board, and more so constitutes a form of harassment and intimidation toward the staff. And there you have it, the true justification revealed. Once again, we're going to see it playing here. So a principal meeting you at the front door and preventing entry, preventing you from recording your son's game. Even the haters have to stand there and ask themselves, would that not be intimidation? This school principal is currently intimidating me. Yet from the school board's perspective, the fact that I posted this interaction, the fact that I created the public record, that I'm asking for accountability, the fact that this video is posted online, to them constitutes intimidation and harassment of this particular person, and to them justifies the extreme measure of banning me not just from this building, but from all property owned by CSCNO under any circumstances. Now, truly ask yourself, was that reasonable? Was it reasonable to call the police on a parent who wanted to record their kid's game? Was it reasonable to trespass that parent? Was it reasonable to not issue that trespass notice at first, wait a week, and demand that the videos be taken down? Once the videos refuse to be taken down, once your suppression has failed, now you decide that you are the judge, jury, and executioner. The same way the OPP did. You accuse us of intimidating and harassing you. You go by extreme measures, trespassing us from all of your property. But where's the due process? Where's the review process? Where's the appeal process? Where's the court date? Because a trespass charge, that comes with a court date. We go before a judge. You are not found guilty before you go before the judge. But in this particular situation, I have been found guilty. I have been convicted of intimidation and harassment. And that is the justification being used for what they themselves describe as extreme measures. Your published videos, which were done without consent of the students or staff, place these individuals in an uncomfortable position. See threatening. The school board cannot tolerate this situation, which not only poses a safety risk, but also a risk to the respect of private life. The school board considers that your presence on any property it owns could interfere with the safety and well-being of those who occupy the space and are linked to the school board. This justifies the application of, and here it is, the application of extraordinary measures provided by law to prevent such incidents in the future and the risk of your behavior escalating. Well, guys, let me tell you something. This extraordinary measure is not provided to you by law. In fact, it is a violation of both civil and parental rights. It interferes with the supreme law of our land, therefore is null, void, unlawful, and invalid. We will be making more videos in this series of systematic overreach and abuse of authority. It may also not be strictly with this school board. We'll be looking at other school boards, other public institutions that do similar things. And we'll be performing a full audit. This includes requesting their financial records because in case they forgot, they are publicly funded, which means a Freedom of Information request can obtain us all of that information as to their funding, how it is spent, and what they are doing with the money. We can also request all sorts of other things, and we can dig up all of the misconduct and all of these other situations where things of this type, obviously not this situation here, but situations where parental and civil rights were violated. And by doing this, we will expose the systematic overreach. The corruption is legitimately everywhere. And all of you haters who are watching this right now and are saying, good, he deserved this. I'm glad you're doing this. They were right. You guys are so far off the mark. You don't realize that you are the problem. It is people like you who have allowed them, who have accepted, who have even encouraged this type of authoritarian behavior. And because of that, now it seems normal to you. It seems normal to you that a parent showed up trying to record his game, her son's game, was met at the door, recorded the interaction with his principal, posted it online, and now they're trying to suppress this video. They're using threats, intimidation, harassment, and they're using the posted video as the reason for these extraordinary measures. They're not using the fact that I was trespassed there and there that day. They didn't actually issue that one. This trespass is being issued for having posted the video. Relevant what you say to me right now, because I'm telling you that a sign slapped on a window is not enacting a policy. And I'm also telling you that a policy does not trump our civil rights, right? You may argue with the freedom of press and be like, you don't necessarily have the freedom to be recording this, but you cannot argue with my freedom to be secure in my person, with my freedom to record my interactions with anyone, right? Because you may consider this private property, but guess what? We're out in public right now. We're out in public watching that game. We're out in public. It's publicly accessible during that public gaming event.
But it's still private property.
It doesn't matter. Wherever I go, I have the right to record my interaction. That is my right. Yep. So if I'm allowed in the building, this is allowed to be on.
And that's what they're figuring out inside is if
right?
They want you
So
to
I'm told you that this one, sure, my tripod, my setup, you might be like, oh, that's clearly a media recording. But this, just like at your police station, this is for my safety. This is to make sure that you don't lie about what was said here. This is to make sure you don't say that I'm being aggressive and decide to arrest me. This is to make sure a parent doesn't trip out on me and I get arrested. Yeah. This is for my safety. And no one on this planet can make me turn this off. Not legally, not without violating my civil rights.
I'm not trying to make you turn it off. I'm just telling you that they are not.
So what I'm explaining to you is that this doesn't come off, which means if they don't let me in the building, then they're refusing access for a parent to watch the game. It's not about recording. It's not about media. Hello?
Malheureusement, faut que je t'avise que tu le dis en anglais ou faut que je t'avise que
I mean, you can talk whatever language for my viewers.
Faut que je te dise que tu trespasses sur le
Yeah, that's fine. Now, let me be very clear about what happened here today. These signs are on the gym doors, and I was never allowed into the building. That means that I never violated any policies. I was preemptively trespassed for my intentions of recording my son's game. I never actually did record inside the building. You understand? They preemptively trespassed me for something I intended on doing. Thanks for watching. For more media content, check out our newest channel, Noka Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any videos or stories you want to send us, just send an email at nocaudits@gmail.com.